not gonna change who I am.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
My GOAT had one last shot at main event in WrestleMania. Let me tell you from the beginning, when Cena announced his retirement tour, we knew that this is going to be a tearjerker, breathtaking, one hell of a ride. But we know Cena will have to win the world title for the 17th time, breaking Ric Flair's 16th title win. And that's why going to the Royal Rumble, we knew he was the favorite to win, as well as other star-making players. Roman Reigns, who just came off of losing the title at WrestleMania 40, who, by the way, before that, you could say, I don't know, he carried the company throughout the darkest times post-COVID. He was the man, the guy, had that title for legit over 3 years, some shit like that. And then you also got Seth Rollins, who was another contender, star maker, revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. And you also got CM Punk, which is also Seth Rollins' feud and legit probably up at this point. So many other people who are gunning for the shot at main event of WrestleMania. And Cena was one of them. He knew it was going to be tough, but by all glory to God, he made it to the final two. And his opponent was none other than the new hit star maker, Jey Uso. And you could say he's the new generation's Jeff Hardy, because that's how popular he is. Watch his entrances. You'll see how everybody's yeeting with him. I know some old WWE fans who's probably stopped watching saying, this Jey Uso, the tag team partner? Damn, no way John Cena's losing to this. You know what I'm saying? But I had a feeling. I was like, okay, Cena may not get the chance to win it right now, but he might. You never know. And just when I thought he's going to AA Uso over the top rope, nope. He slipped off and pushed Cena off the ring. And this is where it all begins to crumble for Cena. I remember people were saying, you know, he was too happy going to the Rumble, jumping for joy. Cena needs to be more serious. I'm like, first of all, he just came back to the ring after like so long, and he's excited to compete with the old and new wrestlers. Like, bro, give him a break. He's happy to be back, ready to fight. Let him enjoy this moment. He's emotional too. Let him be in the moment and be happy. But that soon faded. And then we got the post interview with him just automatically declaring himself into the Elimination Chamber because he busted his ass for 20 years throughout the good and bad times of WWE. He demanded to be in the chamber, and he got it because he earned it. And now, usually the old Cena, like at least probably 4 or 5 years ago, Cena would have said, nah, that is not how it was supposed to go. He would have worked to fight in a qualifying match, and then we'll go into the chamber. But he said, nah, fuck all that. I'm going to be in that bitch, and you will make it happen. And it was set. Cena was the first person to be in the Elimination Chamber. And the following weeks, it was qualifying matches, people taking shots at Cena, but he expected it. He wasn't fazed by it. And now, Saturday came. It was time to put up or shut up. This is where we see Cena enter the chamber at number 4. You only got one shot, do not miss your chance and blow. And that's what Cena did. He fought hard, even when it was down to the two of them, Cena and Punk, which, by the way, as a huge Punk or Cena fan, I was hoping that they would be the final two, so I could sit back, relax, and just enjoy the GOAT's fight, and I'll be happy with whoever wins this fight. But I did not expect Cena to take advantage of a fallen foe, because when Seth Rollins got eliminated by Punk, I think, he lost it and legit curb stomped the fuck out of Punk. Even though he was eliminated, supposed to leave the ring self, but he didn't give a fuck. And Cena saw this and took advantage of it and then jerked Punk back STFU, and he passed out. That's another red flag Cena wouldn't do like that. Well, at least at this stage of his career. It was small, but I noticed it. It was crazy. Celebrated because he got the win. I was like, they're going to address this later, right? And then that's when Cody came out, and I said, okay, whoa. They're going to greet each other. Hopefully Cena leaves the ring when The Rock comes. And here go The Rock. Cena's still there. Why is he still there? And why the fuck is Travis Scott there? I was like, oh God, somebody's turning heel. And by the way, if you don't know what a heel turn is, just know when a good guy goes bad. Simple. Those are wrestling terms. Face is a good guy. A heel is a bad guy. And it happens so many times throughout wrestling over the years. So yeah. Now, it was a theory online by the IWC, who was like, Cody might become Homelander Cody, especially after what he did to Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble, standing there like these. But then he was like, hold on, what if WWE does the unthinkable and turns Cena heel? We was watching to see what was going to happen, and especially after Cody said, "F off, Rock," he was like, okay. He looked at Cena, and I'm like, what if this is all a stunt? And Cody just clotheslined Cena over the top rope. But then now Cena daps up Cody, saying he's proud, and then he just looks at The Rock. Rock looks at Cena. Rock does a gesture to, kill him. And that's when I started losing my shit. Because when I seen this look from Cena, this is fucking Peacemaker Cena. Act like it was cool, but then kick Cody in the fucking kahunas. Yes, in the jewels. And then you see this evil, soulless look on Cena. This is where hell froze over. This is where I started fucking shaking a little bit. And I couldn't believe my GOAT, my hero, turned fucking heel. A bad guy. Again, basically. He slimed Cody. He backdoored Cody. And it's funny, I just did a video talking about backdooring niggas in anime, and this happens days later. He gave Cody a ferocious beating, choked him with the tie, which, by the way, is funny because he should get fired for this because, this happens before to certain somebody. Anyways, he uses a watch The Rock gave Cody and then just hit him in the head twice. And pummels him, got the mic, bonged it on Cody's head, through that hole, got the belt, just boom, wham, twice in a row. And then you just look at Cena, how evil he looks, and the fact that he sided with the final evil boss, The Rock. Seeing them stand side by side is the most craziest plot twist we've seen in a long damn time. It's history. It's lore to this shit, and all that factors in to this being possibly the greatest heel turn in wrestling history. Oh, and Travis Scott forgot how wrestling works and actually hit the fuck out of Cody, slapped the living shit out of him. I think he turned his face purple a little bit. Yeah, it was something, all right. When Cena entered WWE in 2002, he came with this new fresh kid on the block look, babyface, slapped the shit out of Kurt Angle, a veteran, a legend, and had a wonderful first match with him. And then would go on to do similar things in that attire, the new babyface on the horizon, similar to Rocky Maivia, but it wasn't going over. He did get fired, I think. If not, he almost got fired by Vince because he wasn't cutting it. By the luck of God, guys on the bus started freestyling on the way to somewhere, and Cena just joined in, and he was a hip-hop fan back in the day, so he not to spit super hot fire shit, you know what I'm saying? And Stephanie, the daughter of Vince, the owner of the company, was on the bus, and she had a talk with Cena. He freestyled to her, show him his skills, and she said, how about you use that in WWE? That's what saved his job, by music, by hip-hop, and becoming a doctor of thugonomics. And he went on a hell fucking crazy freestyle run for like a year and a half and made this gimmick, the one people booed in the beginning, and Cena talked shit on everyone. He made it go over with the fans, and it was a cool thing in WWE, which got him the US title, proved he was him with the title, and then eventually got the WWE Championship in 2005, making him the new face of the company moving forward. And then throughout the years, Cena will let this gimmick fade and slowly transition into hustle, loyalty, respect, the hero version of Cena, and will carry this throughout all these years, like a decade, even more. He went on a dominant run throughout Raw when he got drafted, defeating all the legendary guys, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Edge, Randy Orton. Great feuds with especially those two. Other legends, JBL, I think he fought Eddie Guerrero, Jeff Hardy. So many stars will fight Cena, and Cena will sometimes lose, but he will win. Had a great reign with the title. He would lose it and get it back. He even had double championships with the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title. So yeah, he was the guy, especially after the face of the company, Stone Cold, and The Rock faded out in the WWE wrestling-wise and go into other ventures, Cena took the company over and became the babyface throughout all these years. Now with this, there was times where Cena wanted to go heel because people would get tired of the hero shit eventually. Cena wanted to go heel when he fought Edge in 2006. He wanted to lose the classic TLC match with Edge being the hometown favorite in Canada. But Vincent Kennedy McMahon said, nope, you're a babyface. And you can see the look on Cena's face right here. Yeah, he knew people would hate him, but he kept it pushing. There were times where it was a good call to turn Cena heel, but it didn't happen. Like Embrace the Hate storyline in 2012 with Kane and Zack Ryder when Cena fought RVD in One Night Stand and legit was the fucking villain in that role. Like people was literally gonna kill Cena. Riots, people was throwing his shirt back at him. Get that shit out of my face, man. They hated this nigga. Like, y'all know that Superman scene from the trailer when people was throwing shit at him and he walking by? This was that, but times 10. Even when John Cena had that feud with The Undertaker years ago, like, he was doing some hellish things. And that's what makes it funny. He was still a babyface throughout all this shit. And as far as me, I first encountered Cena in 2007 when I first saw wrestling on my TV. I saw his ass destroying a car, I think from JBL, I believe. And I was like, what the fuck is happening on my TV? This is fucking amazing. Since then, I researched him, learned his old ways, his new ways, and was rooting for him no matter what match he was in. But as a lifelong Cena fan, I never switched up. I was defending him. Even when people hated his guts in the 2000s and the early 2010s, I was there with him. Even with people that I like as much as Cena, Punk, Randy Orton, Edge, I was still rooting for Cena. And as a fan, I noticed when this babyface Cena did some pretty hellish things, but still remained the good guy, quote unquote. Let's go through the list real quick. Infamous moment when the Raw after Money in the Bank 2011, when CM Punk beat John Cena and left the company with the title. For realsies, there was a tournament to have for the new inaugural WWE Championship, and Rey Mysterio won it. He won, and it was his first time he got the WWE Championship. But the funny thing is, Cena, who wasn't even in the tournament, approached Rey Mysterio like these and said, hey, yo, let's run it for the title. The same night, by the way, when Rey Mysterio was fucking tired as hell, Cena came and took advantage of this and beat Rey Mysterio, a tired Rey Mysterio at that, and became the WWE champion again. They hold Rey Mysterio here, but we said, fuck it. Punk and Cena again? Let's do it. John Cena in I Quit matches twice. When Cena fought JBL and he quit it, but Cena said, fuck it, I'm gonna attempt murder on you and hit you with this little big ass thing, and then legit busted JBL ass. Another time when he fought Batista in an I Quit match, he had Batista on top of a car finna FU, oh hold on, my bad, old title, AA, attitude adjustment, do his finishing move on Batista onto the stage. He said I quit, but Cena said fuck it again and still did it anyways and won. And we cheered for it. We are definitely the bad guys in these situations. And don't even get me started on the Zack Ryder situation. He dirty macked his girl, made Zack Ryder paralyzed because of Kane. It was a whole fucking mess with this. And I believe the moment Cena could have went heel perfectly was his feud with The Rock in 2012. Now, I could go over this whole fiasco too, but Patrick CC, you know, wonderful YouTuber, he made a video about this, like a whole detail of this feud. It was dope. He go into the acting ways before they clashed, how they became stars. And yeah, go watch this if you want to know more about this. It adds context to the heel turn now. But just know that I think it was a good idea to turn him heel because he was already getting booed because The Rock was over as hell back then. And Cena resorted in some low-balling ways to try to get over, like personal ways, which he don't really supposed to do in WWE. They had real-life heat, which that means in real-life term is a beef, pretty much. Cena lost in 2012, the big WrestleMania 28, the GOATed match, and perfect opportunity to turn him heel. He was going on a downward spiral, but nope, still a babyface, and when he got the rematch in WrestleMania 29, he won, and that ends that feud. And by the way, I was like a super Cena fan. I love The Rock too. He's like top 5 all time for me. but I wanted Cena to win. That's how much of a Cena fan I was. I was going against my old head GOAT for the new one to win. Cena eventually followed the same path as The Rock because he had nothing left to offer for WWE, at least full-time wise. He was getting up there in age. He wanted to pursue other stuff. He had one last U.S. title reign where he did open challenges and showcased his new bag of moves. We all consider this is a great time for Cena's career. And I think this is where people was like, okay, Cena is good. People started cheering for Cena because the less he started appearing, the more he wanted him back. When he announced it was his final year coming, people's hearts shattered. We realized that the GOAT that we love is ending his career once and for all. It won't be the same when Cena leaves, so we're going to cherish his final run and hope he wins the 17th title, breaking Ric Flair record, and that ultimately will classify him as the GOAT of WWE, even though we already say that, but it's proof now. And that's why when he went into the chamber as a babyface, he was hoping he would do it to main event his final WrestleMania in his career, and he did. And that's when he caught us all off guard and did the unthinkable. He literally sold his soul to guess who? The Rock, his old foe, the corporate son of a bitch. I don't mean that, by the way. I love you, Rock. The guys that hit each other, standing right by each other, side by side, as a dominant threat to the fucking business. We never thought Cena would become a bad guy again at the final year of his career. I know some of y'all are not really into wrestling like that, so I'm gonna explain it in different medias, like make comparisons about it. Say you're a big anime fan, right? Just imagine, you remember the whole Majin Vegeta arc? I just explained it last video. Imagine if this was Goku instead, becoming Majin Goku and staying that way in his last year of like fighting. Imagine if Naruto joined the Akatsuki. Imagine if Luffy became a fucking Marine and captured Ace. Yes, it's that bad, bro. Say if you're a Marvel fan. Actually, hold on. They was making comparisons saying that this is like the Hail Hydra moment in like a comic with Captain America. I'm not really that into Marvel comics like that. I just watched the movies a little bit, and it took me forever to realize what this meant. If you're a Marvel fan, I guess that explains it. Say if you're like a sports fan, NBA fan, when LeBron left to go to Miami, or when KD left to go to the Warriors, yeah, they was both villains, and their villain arc, they was dominating. And that could be the same result for Cena in this new heel form. And when this moment happened, it was everywhere. I think it broke the internet. Trending #1, people was tweeting about it like celebrities. People I never thought who would know who John Cena is like that will talk about it. People asking me that never watched wrestling will talk about it like it was insane. It was everywhere. I think it was on the news or some shit. Like, it was that big. I genuinely feel bad for people who missed this. Like, WWE fans, diehard fans was like, nah, I think I'm gonna sleep this one through. And you woke up to see the words, Cena turned heel. You get this reaction, bro. I'm telling you, like, that's how big it was. There's different theories online to saying what Rock meant by this, what Cena would do. And this nigga Cena really posted the GTA 6 on his Instagram account saying, John Cena turned heel before GTA 6 came out. Yeah, something that we never thought would happen. And that's the thing. We never thought this would happen, and it did in the most unexpected time, and us watching wrestling. Like, a long-time fan, I didn't know how to feel. As the adult, I've always wanted to see him go heel. It's all like one of the biggest what-ifs in wrestling. So when it happened, I was like, yes, yes. After the shot kind of like faded a little bit, yes, let's go. Heel demon time. And I even said to my friends, since my GOAT became a villain, I will this year. 2025 is straight demon time for me. Like, everyone was reacting crazy. The adult me was happy, but the kid in me was heartbroken. The reasons that I think he probably did this was because, as he stated, he knows what's best for business, and he will do what it will take to get that 17th title. And if that means selling his soul to work with The Rock, he will do it. He's been through everything in WWE. This makes sense for him. He realized that, shaking hands with the fans, being goody two-shoes won't cut it to get to 17th. I don't want to say it, but the last previous matches, he had a handful of losses. It's been like over 100 days, probably 200, since he won a singles match, and that's saying something. You know that meme, McQueen is fading away, or something like that? Like, yeah, that was Cena. people by his side, he has a better chance of winning his 17th against someone like Cody, someone who became the next babyface in replace of Cena. I'm not even bullshitting when I say this. I was genuinely scared of this man. Because at least with the Thugonomics Hill Cena, we knew it was like a joke. He knew he would get him. He still was cocky, new kid on the block, and he was still like, you know, he has substance. This Cena is like Peacemaker Cena before the events of the show. Suicide Squad Peacemaker Cena, who will kill anybody who will get in the way of his goals. Chills. And as far as the future for this, who knows? Can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I can't wait to the matches he'll face as a heel, like face Punk, face Orton, face AJ Styles maybe. The whole Cody thing is gonna be amazing. Holy shit, man. Thank God to be a WWE fan right now, man. Holy shit. Anyways, that's it, man. Subscribe. Watch my other videos talking about anime, Sonic, game stuff, comic stuff, manga stuff. Yeah. And if y'all want more of these somehow, y'all want more of this WWE style videos, you know, call back to my old videos, my first videos on this channel. If you know, you know. Like the video, show hella likes, and I might do another WWE video. We'll see, man, like this. All right, man. Love y'all. Subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Oh, whoa. God damn it, Cena. Why? Why, Cena? Why?